Hey everyone, Irit here with another daily sketching in my sketchbook video. I had a lot of fun painting the previous one, Burnt Yellow Ochre, and today's video is, I'm gonna sell it. It's probably the most boring and unsatisfying page in this journal. I'm kidding, but it's probably on the bottom 5 and I'm very close to finishing this sketchbook. I have to say, like, I'm so happy that I started this series. I think it's probably my most loved sketchbook, and I really kind of feel like I just want to keep on going. Maybe I'll do that once I switch the palette around. I don't know. I could just repeat it over and over. It's really fun, and at some point I think you will see that I kind of am repeating the same things with just small changes, and I'm okay with it. I kind of okay, let's talk a little bit about today's color, and then I'll just talk about other stuff because I don't know. I mean, this page is okay, but it's not super exciting. So the color I'm using is Hematite Burnt Scarlet Genuine by Daniel Smith, and it's actually a really beautiful neutral color. It's kind of how I want my neutrals to be, very granulating if possible, and really interesting because probably most of the time I use them in mixes, and so they need to be kind of interesting to make those mixtures interesting. Now, I have to tell you before you consider buying this one, it is a beautiful color. And first of all, I always recommend this, and I stand behind that recommendation. If you want to get some Daniel Smith paints, start with the dot card and swatch them and decide what you want to add to your collection. Those paints are expensive, and it's kind of annoying to get a color you didn't really want, or it's not exactly what you thought by looking at online swatches, or it's really similar to what you have. So invest the 20 something euros or dollars that the dot card costs. I think it saves a lot of money, and it just makes it's also a big temptation to keep adding colors, but I still think it's a good idea. So I didn't know what I wanted to do with this color. I was a little bit, I think you'll see me more in my groove also in the next videos. This was a little bit of, I was a bit stumped. But yeah, what I wanted to say is that one of the next videos, I'm not sure which one exactly, but it features a color called Hematite Violet, which is very similar to this one, but it's just a little bit different, and I think it's a little bit more attractive. So, maybe wait for that video, or check your dot cards, or check like online swatches or something. If you think this is nice, you might really like the Hematite Violet, which at some point, I don't have a tube, I just have an old half pan that I'm going through, and I'm sure I will buy the tube at some point. So I just decided to kind of fill the pages with some color. I added some white, I added some lunar black. Didn't really know what I was doing. Not super excited about it. I kind of considered not editing this video. Confession time. There was another page that I filmed, and I decided not to make a video because I was so bored, even though I think it has something interesting in it, but I can talk about it when I do flip through. So yeah, but I was just like, I don't want to talk for 10 minutes about a boring page. So here I'm just trying different colors, really no direction, and with I feel like with my sketches or artwork or whatever, it really doesn't work when I completely go with the flow or just cover the page with color. It's just I need a little bit more intention. I need to be a bit more intentional to get results that I like. So anyway, I decided, okay, I'm going to try this other side of the page, and I'm going to make some sort of a floral-like shape. And then slowly I'm mixing different colors, which that was kind of fun. I still think the result is a bit, blah, just nothing too exciting. But yeah, I want to say thank you for all your book recommendations. I did manage, it's so embarrassing. So the last video I was talking about books, I said that I kind of went back to an old favorite because I was sick of starting books that were just okay and not amazing. And I have read one of the books that one of you recommended to me, and I really enjoyed it. I read it in 2 days. It's not a long book, which I should have looked because I don't like short books. I need like a series or, a long book. So then I don't have to start a new book, which is what I hate. But it was, anyway, the book that I read was The Storied Life of A.J. Finkery, I want to say. It's hard with a Kindle that I'm embarrassed to say that sometimes I don't know the titles of the books that I'm reading. But I wouldn't change the Kindle, ever. I've had it now for 10 years. My husband got me my first one for my 30th birthday, and I love that thing, especially because with the paper white, I can read in complete darkness and fall asleep reading, which for me has been, one of those things that really cemented the habit of reading every single day. I've had my times. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about watercolors. I know, bad watercolor YouTuber, but watercolor YouTuber, what is that? I don't know. It's now evening. I've been on duty, on summer vacation duty for 12 hours. My 12-hour shift is soon ending, and maybe my husband and I will manage to, have a half hour, an hour of TV. The problem is with having a teenager already. I mean, my eldest is 11, is that she doesn't want to go to sleep at 8. And now she got the whole teenager sleep thing a bit wrong because she doesn't wake up late. She has been waking up early since the day she was born. I think she's 11 now, and I think I can count on one hand, maybe two hands, the number of times I actually woke her up. I don't know how my kids look sleeping. But but she does go later and later to bed. And yeah, so we'll see. It was fun to play with all kinds of mixtures. I think, that's just like the greatness of playing daily. I wish it's now Monday, so the weekend is behind us, and I think in the weekend I managed to do maybe 2 pages a day. I really don't have a block of time to paint, so I just find a few minutes here and there. And it's, the more you paint, the more time you have and chances and opportunities to try different things. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I read one of the books recommended to me, and I really enjoyed it. As I said, I read it in 2 days. It was lovely. So thank you so much to the person who recommended that book to me. And I'm going to do my best to start a new book. In the meantime, I read again, I think, all 3 parts of the Bronze Horseman trilogy. I don't know. I have issues, but I need to start a new book. My husband also recommended a good book that he read, which sounds really interesting. I think it takes place in Korea. It's like a family saga, I think, that spans over decades and decades, which I do enjoy. So we'll see. But yeah, I really don't like starting new books. That's my problem. It's so nice to go and read something you love. Okay, so this page on the left, you know, it's kind of like a carnival, I don't know, peacock or something with a flower in the middle. It was really fun to paint, and, you know, my palette looks happy and the page looks kind of happy. It's just all a little bit flat. So I don't know. I think while I do enjoy the color story here, I don't really like this composition. So maybe if I could take all of these beautiful colors and kind of make them into my, you know, rose shapes, florals, then, and leave a bit more white space or more space for the background, that would probably work better for me. I'm really, really enjoying working in the series, and I think you'll see that the next pages are, they look like a series. Not this one, but the next ones. And I really kind of let go of my desire to try completely new and different things every single time I paint. And I'm really exploring kind of the same concept, the same ideas. I see a lot of artists, you know, on social media, and not just, also artists, the classical artists, that were really, really focused on, you know, one style, one object, and just tweaked it, you know, water lilies, sunflowers, whatever. And yeah, so I am okay with that, and I'm just kind of doing my thing and exploring different elements. So yeah, this is what I added, some sketching on top of this. You can hear my enthusiasm in my voice. I hope you enjoyed this. The next videos are a lot more fun and a lot more fulfilling and satisfying for me. So see you soon. Bye.